All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It is lunchtime for some, depending on where you are in the world. It's definitely my lunchtime. It is Miss Sarah Caffney's lunchtime. So this is number two of our series of talking to different travel business owners about their journey in the business, why they got started, why they've helped other people, and just so you can learn fun facts and see the different types of people that are actually in this business. Right now, this person that I am going to introduce you to, I'll be honest, I don't remember how we met because it feels like we've been friends ever. We have traveled together. I've been to her wedding. She knows my mom, and we traveled. Our best place, Mexico. Yeah, that was fun. But we'll talk about that later. But she is a mom of some amazing, well-behaved kids. That's one of the first things I was very impressed with. Her kids are so well-behaved when they traveled. It was just a beautiful sight to see. So I really enjoyed that. Do that. But she's also, as you say, heard me say, she is a wife. She's a caregiver. She has a degree in social work, but she's also a travel agent. So I'm gonna introduce herself a little bit more. Go ahead, Miss Sarah Kaffner, Ocean Dream Travel.
Hello, everybody. Yes, my name is Sarah Camphor-Martin now. So excited about that. I own a home-based travel agency, Ocean Dream Travel. I specialize in luxury all-inclusive family travel. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, social worker, and caregiver. I do care for my mom on a regular basis, which is amazing because I get to do what I love. I get to travel with her, and I also get to take care of her. So I'm home with her, and that is really the best thing. And yeah, me and Tisha, yes, we had, I think it was the Bahamas, Tisha, where we really started to
Okay,
talk
that
about
might have been it. The
and
Bahamas
delve
with the
in.
conch.
Yes, with the conch. It was delicious. That was my first time trying fried conch. It was amazing. I love me some Bahamas. I really do.
Yeah, the Bahamas was actually really fun. I remember we went to this place that made the conch salad fresh. You was able to watch them pull it out the water and prepare it. And they had this house drink. I had one and I was done.
I
I
think it was
remember that
deep
one.
waters, I believe,
Yeah.
with the fish fry. It was amazing.
So let's kick it off this way. Let everybody know why you decided to get started in a home-based business and why you decided to do travel.
Well, realistically, I'm always interested in, earning additional income. The best type is to earn additional income from home. And travel is something that we really enjoy doing. We're a family of seven, so it's expensive. And, when I learned about the travel industry and being educated on different partners and suppliers and things like that, it just made sense to um, become a home-based travel agent because not only am I saving, I'm earning, and I'm able to be educated more and learn the inside scoop with travel and travel with our family. It just made sense for us. Also, being able to stay home with my mom was a really big benefit. I am a social worker. However, I did leave the field about 2 years ago to really care for her because she came down with dementia, unfortunately. So, her being home and me being able to be there for her, it was one of the best blessings, as well as we get to travel together now as well and learning about that, just because you're handicapped doesn't mean that you can't travel. My mom is disabled, and we get to travel together.
I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties over here with her Wi-Fi. Well, this is how you know. Well, guys, hope she will in. It looks like it's a little technical difficulties on her side as far as her internet coming through. Like she fell off, so she's gonna have to like re-sign in and come in. But yeah, something that Sarah does is like she told you, she is a family of seven. It's her kids, her husband, and her mom, and she does travel with them. But I've spoken to her why I selected her for this series is because that she has experience traveling with the kids. Her kids, our oldest is now going to high school. I think she just graduated from middle school, I think. I think she just graduated from middle school. So all her kids are relatively young. So having to travel with, junior high, elementary, and younger kids can be a real struggle. And being a full-time mom, wife, social worker, and having the expertise, because we all know anyone who knows anyone who is a social worker, they never really stop being a social worker. They kind of continue to help people. So she does all of this while booking and creating amazing trips for her friends, her family, and she networks with everybody. And she has just a passion. She's also a foodie. Her husband's a foodie. That's how we all connected. So she looks like she is coming back into the stream, just come on. But I wanted to showcase how you can be a busy mom, a busy wife, and still have great success inside this business. One of the things I don't want people to think is that you have to be somebody who has a whole lot of time, because a lot of times people work this business on a part-time basis. And as you heard from her story, she does this on a part-time basis. She puts the 15, 20 minutes a day, an hour a day, whatever works. I even know that she works a business while her kids are doing karate, right?
Yes, that is a fact.
So I was just telling them about, how you're busy, but as a mom and doing everything that you're doing, you still find time to go ahead and work this business. How is your time management skills? Has it grown since being in this business?
I think so. I really actually had to learn that a lot more, like, because I had to really prioritize my time, whether it's, getting a quote out or wanting to do, a webinar, things like that. And I kind of really just like work our schedules around that. And like Tisha said, yeah, I take, about a half hour a day here and there in just different pockets when I have time to do a quote, be with the kids at the same time, help mom. I was doing a quote the other day at karate, putting together a proposal for one of my favorite clients, actually. And I am, and I just make the time. I take pictures of them, I encourage them, and then I'm right back in the computer. I'm like, woohoo. And then, because realistically, I really enjoy putting trips together. I love what I do. I love when my friends, text me, this is amazing, and it really just warms my heart because experiences, I feel, time is not promised. That's one thing that I have learned this year, especially the past 2 years, which is different things in general. And, making memories is really where, we focus on. Me and my husband, we like to make memories, take the time as opposed to giving our kids things. That's just us. So, travel is really the best gift I feel like we can give.
So I'm gonna ask a series of questions. So this will be kind of interview, kind of conversation,
Absolutely.
but with you being so busy and having kids, do you specialize in family travel?
I specialize in all inclusive travel, and that includes adults, couples, singles, and families. And I because we are a big family, I do a lot of family trips. A lot of my friends and family friends also ask me because they have families as well. But I do a variety. I do a range of everything, actually.
Okay, so I guess it does help. So one of the things, like, so those of you who are watching this, understand that you have skills that are untapped by having larger families and learning how to travel with families and with kids. You have skills that people need and can be used inside of this business. So when you got started, what was your background when it came to the travel industry? Were you familiar with booking trips, or did you like learn as you came into this organization?
I learned. I mean, I did my own booking. I used to do bookings for the family, so it kind of just made sense that I did this and earned additional income with it, which is amazing. Um, but I really didn't know much about the ins and outs, and where you can go, who to contact, that you are able to have support in the industry. And that has been that actually has been one of the biggest blessings, that we have support with our suppliers and the relationships that we build with different hotel chains and our managers as well. That's something that I really do value as a travel business owner. And there's a lot of things I really did.
So with your training, how have you been doing your training? Like, as a lot of people ask this question, like, how long is the training going to take? Will I have time? Do I have to spend money on it? Tell us about the training you have received since becoming a business owner.
So I have actually plugged into, I forgot the website, but I actually plugged into this educational course that we have that is available to us. And I was able to specialize in different countries, actually, things that I didn't know about different countries, learning all about the different regions that we can go to. Every time I book something, I want to go away as well with my clients. I'm like, oh, we got to do this. So I'm writing and taking notes down as well. I would say that, specializing in a different area maybe takes about an hour out of my day. I really learn by writing down. My thing is taking notes, going back, doing pictures and things like.
Hello? Uh-oh, I think she froze again. Yeah, guys, she froze again. What happened? Yeah, I think we're about to lose her again. So as she's telling you that the training that she does, you can do it anytime you want to. Majority of the trainings are free unless, we have specialized on-site trainings at resorts or trips, which allow us to travel and train for a discounted price, which are really fun because you get to interact with other agents from around the country, different business partners. You get to meet the suppliers and the executives up front. Looks like we lost her again. She must be having a lot of technical difficulties over there on her side, because that's just technology. But one of the things that we have in business is the ability to train anywhere. Most of our training is online, as she was saying. You can do your training online. You can do it from anywhere. I've done training through my cell phone, sitting in offices. You can do your trainings on destination, at night, in the morning, whatever your schedule works. So the training is something that you don't have to come into the organization and have to know a whole lot about the travel industry. You don't even have to be an avid traveler to get started, because you're going to learn so much getting started by partnering up with the people who are already on the team. You don't have to do a lot of or successful, because hey, not everybody can travel as much as they want to, but we can help other people travel as much as they want to and come back to an amazing end of the day, right? So,
So sorry.
yeah,
Where are
it's
we?
technical difficulties. I mean, you know how the internet can be sometimes. So let's talk about something that everybody wants to hear. Let's talk about
I
the money.
think that's.
Can you hear me, Sarah?
Hold on. I'm so sorry.
We can see you. Oh, we lost you. There you go. We see you. Lost the sound. You're muted. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're muted. Okay, we lost her again. She's having some severe technical difficulties. But on the financial side, there's a lot of money to be made, not just from helping people book travel. There's a lot of money that can be made from actually just having building a team. Now, I know for a lot of people, building a team is a scary aspect, but you make more money leveraging the work of other people, but you work together. So it's not a situation as you see as some other companies where you making money off of what they do. We're making money by helping people work together, um, and travel and have fun. And I mean, you have a team at work and it's not a big issue. I think most of the time with building a team is because they don't know how to introduce people. They don't know how to share the information. And I know that Miss Catherine Martin over there is
So
a
sorry about
team
that,
builder.
guys.
She's a team builder over there. And I just want to ask, we was asking about like the income possibilities that you've learned and seen since being a travel business owner, and then segue into, why you decided to share the opportunity with other people.
Real honestly, because I mean, traveling before when I would book, there wasn't any. I didn't actually know that you also can make a commission while traveling as well. So, that was one big thing that was really, really amazing to me, because if you're also someone that's already doing the booking, why not earn additional income while booking for others, and things like that. And sharing the business it's really for because I wanted to help everyone else learn the inside and out as well, and also earn additional income while um, have it while building as well.
So when it comes from the income side, kind of give them an example without, giving away your bank. What has the extra income from booking trips, what has it allowed you to do within your family?
So my husband does work, but I'm also able. I was working before, like Miss Spencer said, I am a social worker. But when my mom did get sick, being able to stay home with her was really one of my biggest concerns. And so earning commission from travel and also helping other people get started in the travel industry has given me additional income where I'm also able to stay home.
Uh-oh, looks like she froze again. But what it sounds like what she's saying is that due to the additional income that's coming in from her travel business and her team building side, she has the ability to stay home and take care of her family.
Yes, that is correct. And I am so sorry. I'm now doing this from my phone because I don't know what is up with my internet, which also happens, which is also really cool about this business because you can do things from your phone. So that's why when I'm at a doctor's appointment, I'm looking up something or I'm like, passing information along or on a webinar. That's also an amazing aspect that is a turnkey business. You can do it from anywhere, which is awesome. And that's really how I do get by with having a big family. So I apologize. My internet is not my friend today. So we're just gonna go with the cell phone right now. So I hope
And
you guys can see me
that's
clear.
perfectly fine. And I understand because sometimes my internet likes to kick me off in the middle of stuff, and you're just like, "What are you doing?" But you're right. It is something. It's a turnkey business. You can work from anywhere, and which we've both done. We've both done. We've worked from anywhere. And as you were saying, you elaborate more on the fact that the income coming in from these opportunities, building a team and helping others, as well as the travel side, has allowed you to be a stay-at-home caregiver for your mom.
Right. Because it is that was something that was really important to me. I did continue to work when she first got sick, and it was really difficult. It was really hard to, you know, see what happened at her doctor's appointments, and just things like that. So me being able to do that for her and stay with her, it's that really is why I, also push so hard because, you know, time isn't promised, like I said before. So being able to stay home, being there when the kids get home, that's something that I actually wasn't able to do before. I was a full-time employee, and sometimes getting home at 6, 7 o'clock, from the city. And, while of course we all make it work, this has just been such a blessing where I can be home when the kids get home from school, do homework with them, cook with them. So there's just like so much more that I've been able to get back from having this business, besides, you know, the additional income. But that certainly is what is allowing me to stay home, which is great.
That personal freedom.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's important for a lot of people. There are a lot of people out there who are in the same situation where they would rather be stay-at-home parents, and it has nothing to do with like gender roles or anything like that. It's just that,
Mhm.
especially when you have younger kids, I can understand wanting to be there to see them off to school or when they come home, or even wanting to surprise them at school for lunch and different things like that. Having those that capability can be refreshing. And then for those of us, just the whole idea just to have that freedom to make doctor's appointments during the day when nobody else is going to be there, when it's easier to get into those medical
In and
appointments and
out.
different things like that. Yeah, get in and out and don't have to fight with traffic. Having that personal and that time freedom is important, right? But that financial freedom is even more important. So if you have somebody who's watching this now, let's just say that they're interested in the actual opportunity of becoming a travel business owner and sharing the opportunity to other people, what advice would you give them?
I would just to give them to just start, it's not like I came into this knowing everything. I'm always learning, always evolving. There's so much education and resources and tools that we are given. So I feel like some people think that they're like, oh, I can't do this, or I'd rather you just do this for me. But realistically, it is so easy to learn, because I'm still learning as I go, and now of course specialized and master in, luxury vacations. But that it really wasn't hard to get there. We do have a lot of support. And it's something that you can also do already along with your current position as well. It's something like I said, I would take, 15, 20 minutes a day here, have to take my mom there, but I'm doing this here, so you just kind of make time for, whatever it is that you need to. Definitely planners have helped me and things like that. But I feel like the one thing, maybe that people are hesitant about is the fact that, can I do it? And you really can. It is something that is um, turnkey, like I said, and that's really the biggest thing. So if you're already working, this is something that you can do additionally, and get all the perks and benefits of being a travel business owner as well, if you're
Yeah,
not
there's
looking to
definitely,
stay home. Yeah.
yeah, and like you said, this is something that you can do part-time. Some people do this full-time. Some people weekend warriors, where they do it mostly on the weekend is when they do it, have the most time to do it. But being in this business has been a lot of fun, because I know I can say for me, but I know you've probably met so many people that you never would have met if you hadn't joined this business.
That's true. And also, we actually met some good friends in Hawaii that we've stayed connected to. In general, just like the experiences alone and the friendships that have been made, and some of my biggest mentors now. It's like really amazing to have found that. It's something that I feel like has fulfilled me. Our trips together, Tisha, are amazing. I think I heard you say before, we're foodies. My husband's a foodie, so we're like travel
Mm.
foodie buddies. I mean, it's incredible the places that we've gone. And I can't wait. Where's our next trip, by the way? We got to go away
Well,
again.
you might be joining me in July, on
Okay,
Virgin Voyages.
that's right. On the
Yeah.
cruise industry too. The cruises is something that I learned about, because I really wasn't familiar with cruises before. I've been on one cruise, and then that was the extent of it. But there is just like such an array of knowledge in the cruise industry, and where you can go, and different ships. I mean, they're all so different. So that was really cool. And that we also got to go to the Venecia, I think I'm pronouncing it right, inauguration in New York. That was an amazing time, learning about the ships, being on board as if we are sailing, and just really getting to have those personal relationships with um, the industry.
Yeah, and getting the ability to meet different celebrities and people with, ties, because we met Jay Leno, Miss Universe, some of
Hmm.
the executives from Carnival themselves,
Right.
and just all different types of people. I got to see a chef that I originally saw in Holland, America. I got to see oh man, Lagasse. Got to see Emerald Lagasse on the ship. He walked by, had a little flutter attack right there because that's a top. So one of the things I know a lot of people also ask and want to know is, like you've said, that it's easy and it's fun. And some people are going to still be skeptics. So towards the skeptics and the people who are skeptical about, paying $200 to start a business, is this a real business? Is this something that's going away? Because travel's not going anywhere. But people who are real skeptical about doing this, what would you say is directly to the skeptic?
Join or watch. I'm just teasing. No, because really it's something that I guess they're like, oh, this is too good to be true, or things like that. And it's just like, it's amazing, because the commission is going somewhere, right? So why not let that be you? If you're someone that is already planning vacations, or if you just go away, a few times, but your family does, if you are someone that's always, doing things like that, why not earn additional income while doing that? It is a real business. Numbers don't lie, so we always have that. We could, and I don't know. It's just follow us, see what we're doing. We're doing big things. I really don't know what to say. It's, I would love for everyone to be a part of this, because it truly is life changing. But there are going to be those people that just don't think that it's a real thing, or it's too good to be true, or things like that. But it really has benefited our lives in a lot of ways, and allowing
Yeah,
me
you're
to
gonna
be able
have
to be
those.
home.
You're gonna have those skeptics who are gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I can do it myself," and then you're like, "Well, then why don't you get paid to do it yourself?" I never fully understand those who like, "Oh, I don't have to pay you," and I'm like, "Well, technically, you're not paying me. The
Correct.
suppliers are paying me. The cruise line, the rental cars, they're paying me the money that you was just going to give them to put in their pockets anyway." A lot of people don't realize that if they call the cruise line and the cruise, one of the cruise agents, that the commission that's built in goes to the cruise agent, to the person that they call. They get a commission off of that. It's like, why give your money to somebody else when you can give it to yourself? And then this is a legit business, a legit 1099. You get tax benefits at the end of the year. Every business has tax benefits, so don't nobody freak out. Everybody gets a tax benefit. It's just whether or not you benefit from that tax benefit. And there's a lot of things
Right.
that come along with having this business that it's real. We have people in this business who are millionaires because not only did they work the business themselves, they found other like-minded people to get started with them and build agencies and travel the world. And now they're traveling in a way that, we would only see on TV. They're creating lifestyles for their family. They're creating legacies for their family because this business is willable. You can't give this business to your kids when you hit a certain rank. And that's something that no other job is going to be able to do. So no matter how many
Mhm.
hours you give to your 9 to 5, whether you do 40, 80, or 100 a week, you can't give your job to your kids. When you pass, they just pass your seat to somebody else. There's no continued
Mhm.
income that happens here. And one of the things I like about the travel industry and being a travel professional, which I know Sarah can agree, is giving the children and the younger generation memories and giving exposure to see different things, taste different things, and not just give them gifts. I rather take my sisters on trips into fancy hotels than necessarily just buy them a gift. You know what I mean? Because gifts will get forgotten, but memories are always remembered. And those experiences, I know
Absolutely.
your kids have experienced a lot.
Yeah, they have. They're like, first of all, now Jaden wants to go to Japan for his graduation. He's 7. So I have a few more years for that.
Wow. Wow.
But they're getting to see things that I never got to see. They get to go different places. One of our most memorable vacations was St. Thomas, and that was something that we got paid for. Making memories and earning income. For us, you can't beat that. Um, and it's so funny because sometimes um, I'll get well. I think you came with us too. So with family, when we travel as a family, we usually get connecting rooms or a big suite with a couch bed because
Mhm.
obviously to be all together. And I think it was I just took the boys away one day, and we get in there, and they're like, "Mommy, where's the rest of the room?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness, do I not give you the best in the travel or what?" Because they're like, "Where's the rest of the room?" Like, this is the room. We don't need this big room today because it's just us three. It was just very funny, but they're very appreciative, and they earn different things, and yeah, I would love to continue to give them these experiences over things any day because they get to see the world. They get to, explore different places. I can't wait to go to El Salvador, which is where I'm from. I never thought that I could really do that, and then like you said, we have relationships with these people now and our suppliers. So I'm comfortable and able to put together a package even for myself. That's like one of my biggest goals too, is to go back to the homeland. So just things of that nature has just been incredible.
So I'm actually a twofold question. What was your
Okay.
favorite vacation that you've ever had? One that's the family version where the whole family came, and then one that you left the kids at home.
Okay. So I think as a family, my favorite vacation was St. Thomas. Um, it was very different. And my mom came along as well. So the waters were just beautiful. We actually stayed in a home, um, a rental home. It was beautiful. Right on the hill. Just the views were stunning, the beaches, and it was just like something that we were just like so close knit together. It felt like a home away from home. That was probably one of my favorite, and I think the kids as well. But the waters are so beautiful, and just being able to be together and make those memories was really cool. So that was the family one. Let's see. And I think probably a personal one is Europe, is Amsterdam. We traveled to Amsterdam, we went to Bruges, and we also went to Holland. And I think that was one of my favorite trips. It's funny because you ask Leo, that's not his favorite trip. Um, and we go to all these different islands with all this beautiful water, but I kid you not, Europe, Amsterdam was probably one of my favorite trips. It's just very different. The food is amazing. It's just the scenery. I feel like it's like you're when we were driving, it's like green pastures forever. It seemed like something like a fairy tale. But yeah, I think Europe.
Awesome. Well, what would Leo's favorite trip be since it's not Amsterdam?
I don't know. He loves the water, so I don't even know what his
Yeah,
favorite
he
trip.
does love
Probably
the water.
Mexico, right? We can't get him out. I would think probably Mexico. If I know him correct, if I know him well enough, I would say Mexico. I mean, we've been to different areas of Mexico, so I don't really know exactly which hotel would have been his favorite, but I think Playa del Carmen for
Yeah.
him.
I did love Playa del Carmen. I loved the fact that you could just walk out and be right there with all the activities and
Yeah,
the rooftop suite that
and
I had with the private pool. So when the pool got busy downstairs, we just went upstairs.
you,
Yeah, I like that.
yep, yeah. So for him, it's
Well,
swimming. It's definitely swimming.
no, yeah, anything that involves swimming in water is his favorite, especially if the beach is involved.
Right. So it's kind of hard. I'll have to ask him and get back to you another time.
Okay. Well, we know that you're busy and this is a lunchtime break, and we've taken up everyone's lunch part of their lunch hour.
Yes.
Hopefully, guys, if you're watching this on lunchtime, you actually did eat and got your stomach full. But if you're thinking about getting started inside of this organization and you want to partner with us, go ahead and message, comment below which person you want to reach out to, and we'll get back to you. Let us know, what has you interested in getting started inside of this organization, what your goals are, and how we can help you get started in this business. And I want to thank Ms. Kaffner/Martin for joining today. She is number 2 on the list, and we have a couple more of these coming up this week. So guys, make sure you paying attention to the timelines, because there's going to be some more great people coming in to share their journey, share their story, share their passion about being in this industry, and really show you guys why you need to get started now, because we're at 94,000 active agents worldwide. We're about to hit a million, 100,000 soon.
One day.
A historical moment to do 100K in less than 10 years. We're going to be doing it in less than 8 years, which most network marketing companies, host agencies, partnerships together. This is something that's unheard of, and people are really making money. Now, how much money you make, again, will always be up to the work effort that you put out, because you get what you put out, or put in, I should say, however you say this. But we look forward to getting started with you. So definitely comment below. And guys, that is about it. Go and enjoy your lunch, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.